of the Labour Party. He's been speaking with us on the chances of the party. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you very much.
And you were trying to dissect the reasons why you think the PDP and APC are dismissing the chances of Peter Obi in this election.
Yeah.
But if you say Peter Obi has a chance, where, how, by what margin do you think he could win this election?
Peter Obi is the only candidate now that is sure of some geopolitical zones that he has locked up in the kitty.
Like what?
Southeast, South-South. He's going to take almost 50% of Southwest. Obviously, the sentiments of the evangelicals is there on Muslim ticket that is paraded by the religious party APC. APC has reduced itself to a religious party, where the presidential candidate is Muslim, vice presidential candidate Muslim, Senate president, and they are preparing him for the next one, Muslim, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and they are preparing him for the next one, Muslim, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Muslim, National Chairman of the party, Muslim. At a time, the Chief Justice of Nigeria is a Muslim, thereby making APC completely a religious party who wants to take over the executive, the legislative, and the judicial functions of Nigeria. That's against all the constitutional provisions on federal character, recognizing our diversity, ensuring that the conduct of the affairs of any government and the composition of the government should reflect our federal character. Peter Obi in the North Central, you already know that incumbent governors, you know when they say some candidates of Labour is moving to other places, incumbents are the one moving to us. You heard when Governor Samuel Otom explicitly said it, that Peter Obi, even at the cost of his own senatorial ambition, I've never seen anything like that, is the best that will happen to this country. That's North Central. Are you going to Northeast?
That's one state in North Central.
Oh, yes. Oh, you forgot. I didn't want to. You have Benue, you have Plateau, you have all the North Central, Kogi, Kwara. We are sure to get half of the population there. Like I said, you will not rule out the sentiment
what are
of
the factors?
Christians.
What are the factors you think will give you almost 50% in this state in the North Central?
Because APC has converted itself to a religious party. And people with sentiments against religious party. It's not against Islam.
So you also are using your religious sentiments?
No.
To call
they
for,
are the ones
votes.
that, why I resigned from APC is because of the same faith ticket. I would have done the same if they had used Christians to do that. So the issue here is turning any party to a religious party is against our constitution. Section 222E of the constitution made it illegal. You cannot make any party to have a symbol of a religious party.
But is it also good to use religion to campaign in this election?
No, you use the constitution, you use the laws. Section 15, subsection 1, subsection 2, subsection 3D, subsection 4 condemns the same thing. That section is talking about participation, involvement, integration of people without regard to religion, ethnicity. So no discrimination is allowed.
Yes, on this program yesterday, there was an APC chieftain and there was a PDP chieftain. Both of them seemingly agreed on one thing.
Yes.
And that what they agreed is that Peter Obi cannot win this election. In fact, Najetu said that if in our own senatorial district, that not a single billboard or poster of Labour Party exists.
Good. We are talking about the people being our structure. In those places she's talking about, let her recall the rallies that took place there even before we started our campaign. In all the states of the Federation, those rallies were organic and they were Nigerian people and they will vote for us. But most importantly, in 1984-85, President Buhari lined up 3 youths and shot them. He killed them for drug-related offenses, showing his outright hatred for drug trafficking. It will be against God for him to hand over to a man who, within that period, 1984-85, was reaching an out-of-court settlement with a court in the United States for his involvement in drug trafficking. The barons that sent those people that Buhari killed, if Buhari hands over to Tinubu, God will judge him. Because Tinubu paid $460,000 US to spare his head from going to jail. What about in 1984-85? Buhari sent some politicians to hundreds of years in jail for corruption. And now Atiku has confessed that he used special purpose vehicle to create phony companies for which he paid consultancy fee, and from which the consultancy fee was paid back to them. To him, he said it openly. His voice is there. Buhari is supposed to send him to jail. The two people that deserve the prison, I don't know what they are looking for in the presidency.
You're making this allusion to issues that are largely very controversial.
Michael Achumugu said it.
Just remember,
nobody has sued him for defamation, libel, or slander.
Yeah, but these are issues that these candidates themselves and their parties have controversially said that this does not exist. So in that sense, this might not be the right place to categorically make those an outright statement.
Atiku was asked about the issue of Achumugu by BBC. You know what he said? We've passed over that. He offered no defense. It's done on record. Has Tinubu come out to defend himself on the drug-related issues? The certified true copy of the document is there. Let the candidates come out and defend themselves. When they talked about my candidate in Pandora Papers, he came out and was interrogated, and he defended himself, presenting all the facts. And he was exonerated.
My question exactly is how your candidate will win this election.
Let me tell you now in practical terms.
Now, in any sense, have you been able to convince the Nigerian people that what your candidate will do in those campaigns that he has done? What kind of feeling do you think Nigerians have? Are they convinced enough to go with the message that Peter Obi had given to them on the podium to vote for him?
If Nigerians were not convinced, we wouldn't even have made any impact, because we didn't have money to give them. We only had our manifesto, which Najatu Mohammed said is the only manifesto that is convincing. The only thing she said, that it's a movement, that they don't have structure. And that is the lie that they are portraying, to see whether it can dampen the zeal of the obedience. Now, let me tell you, they told you that we have only 30,000 agents. INEC has brought out their list, official, where we have 130-something thousand agents, plus the 90-something thousand agents of ADC, which we knew before now that we are going into alliance with them. So we have 230 polling unit agents now, presently. No other party has it. Why are you still listening to the lies of these compulsive liars? I have told you that there is nothing they do except lying. They will always say my principal is a trader, and he's talking about production. You know why? They exhibit ignorance in business. I read business management as an expert. Any man that is planning for production where there is no distribution is actually destroying producers, because the production chain is only complete when there is distribution from the point of production to the point of consumption. Without it, the producer will be put in a more precarious situation. When you make eggs and nobody comes to take it, to sell it, you know what happens? The money you borrow to make that eggs, the production will be destroyed. I know of a country, Dubai. Dubai established its own economy on trade because it's an arid country. So brilliantly they started with trade. No production. When the whole world saw the efficiency in their trade, they know that trading is a chain in production chain.
Mr. Kenneth,
the whole world is producing all their goods in Dubai.
Yeah, let's wrap up now.
Because of their trading efficiency.
So
Nigerians have accepted our manifesto,
if your candidate
shifting emphasis from consumption to production, including trading, which ensures the distribution of the goods from the point of production to the point of consumption.
Let's quickly wrap up. My final question to you would be, if you are not able to win this election on Saturday, what